What's up, fellas? Chad Howse here. So let's talk about 3 ways to lower cortisol levels. As you might know, cortisol is a hormone that counteracts or lowers testosterone. It's a stress hormone. So a lot of it has to do with how we think, but then there's different things that we can do with our nutrition and so forth that will help us lower cortisol levels. To start, it starts with a mind frame. So look at life as a warrior, not a worrier. A worrier is always worried about outcomes that he can't control. A warrior sees them as challenges. He sees life and other people and so forth as it is. Things are just as they are. You can't change them. You can't blame yourself. You can't blame other people. There's a couple books that'll help with this. The first is Seneca, Letters of a Stoic. Great book. Epictetus, Enchiridion. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, and The Art of Living, Epictetus. A good translation. This is a really good book. So those books will help you look at life in the correct way, or problems in the correct way, or things that bother you and stress you out and worry you in the correct way. That's going to actually have a massive impact on your cortisol levels. The second thing is to get outside. Our DNA, there's a book I read, The Depression Cure. So it basically sees how we live in society as opposing how our genetics and our DNA is designed for us to live. So we're not meant to be in these little boxes, in these tall buildings where we're not connected with people, yet we're surrounded by them, we're worried about this, that, and everything else. We find peace, we find power, we see how insignificant our issues are when we really get out in nature, and that's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing that not a lot of people take advantage of, but that's going to have a massive impact on your cortisol levels. The third thing is eat potatoes. So carbohydrates are actually really important in your diet. They help you lower cortisol levels, which allows your testosterone levels to thrive. And potatoes are some of the best sources, most nutritious sources of vegetables that or carbohydrates that you can possibly find. Fruits are also great. Vegetables are good as well. But potatoes are awesome. And finally, you're going to find a lot more about this stuff in my book, The Man Diet, and you can pick up a free copy down below. I'm giving it away for free. You just have to cover a small shipping fee. And you're going to get this book along with a lot of tips, and there's lists of things to watch, lists of things to avoid, lists of things to adopt. Potatoes are obviously one of them. Things to avoid are flax, soy, chemical estrogens, and so forth. So pick up my book, The Man Diet. Again, this is for men who want to increase their testosterone levels through diet and lifestyle. It's backed by 91 studies. I wrote it with a researcher friend of mine who did a great chapter on intermittent fasting and how that helps your hormones as well. So pick up your copy of The Man Diet at themandietbook.com or click the link down below in the description. Apply these 3 things to your routine. Read the books, change your mindset, get outside, see how insignificant your problems are and get back to how we are supposed to live. And then eat carbohydrates. Carbohydrates help you lower cortisol levels. And pick up The Man Diet. Talk to you soon, man.